Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 4 of Peachtober 2025 Art Challenge. If you haven't been here before, throughout the month of October, I've been doing an art challenge called the Peachtober Art Challenge, the Peachtober prompt list. I'll pop it on the screen for you if you've never heard of it. During the month of October, online, there is a creative community and there's lots of different art challenges that are popular at this time. Everyone posts their work every single day of October, and then you get to see everybody else's work, and it cultivates a sense of community, it motivates you, it inspires you. And the famous one is Inktober, which is traditionally made with ink, so pen or any type of ink. I've been doing Peachtober, which is more aimed at illustrators, but there are many different types of artists that partake, not just illustrators. This is my first time ever doing the challenge. If you have not seen any of the other episodes yet, I'm going to link the playlist up here. There's 3 other episodes before this one. If you want to watch them in chronological order, I suggest you pause this video and go ahead and watch from episode 1. And I don't know if you're going to see that on screen. There was a thumb that just popped up on the screen, and I did not know technology could do that. My technology here could do that. Anyway, this episode sees us to the end of Peachtober. So it's literally the last 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks of Peachtober crammed into one video. You get to see how I finish the challenge, or maybe I don't finish the challenge. See, you've got to tune in and watch to see what happens. I hope that your Peachtober went well as well if you were doing it. And don't forget to grab yourself your hot cozy drink, and we're going to jump into this week's video. Let's go.
Pasando las mujeres con los muchachitos.
Ya verá, ya verá.
Sí,
¿De cuánto país?
como de 4.
Ah,
Una
caray.
colombiana, una dominicana, una de...
Hi guys, it's been a while since I've spoken to you. I'm just going to the art shop to buy the paper I've run out of. Let's go. burning my throat. Oh my god. Do you need any medicine? Vicks, a candle. Okay.
That was powerful.
Oh god. Disaster, guys. The art shop did not have the same square paper that I was using before. I had to buy this one instead. The paper quality is thinner and it's A5, so I have to trim them all down. I did ask about it and they said they were low on stock. So there was nothing they could do. There was nothing I could do. This is the makeshift one I did yesterday. You can see that it's an ivory colour and the paper is more textured, but this is more of a closer match. We'll see how this goes. Today's prompt is web. So I'm going to draw a little web and a little spider on his web, and that will be today's. I went to the charity shop today after my yoga class at lunchtime and I found this book for £2. It was originally €13.40. It's like a breakdown of Van Gogh's paintings and also information about his life, and he is my favourite artist. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this, but that's for later. Right now we're going to do day 24, which is spots. I'm thinking I'm going to do a little dog with a spotty coat on.
sip away the blues and stay. Coffee on a rainy day. Faces passing by me. Strangers on their way. In my little corner. Hope they find their day. Steam that curls and whispers
Well, guys, you made it to the end of my Peachtober series. This has been a really fun series to film for you and to even watch back and have documented. My iCloud is screaming at me. I have to go and delete all of these videos now that I spent filming in 4K for you guys. So yeah, you saw that I did not fail the challenge. I in fact completed the challenge. I think that's a big deal because many people actually begin the challenge and then fail, which is not a problem. It's quite the achievement to stick with something. I think that is purely down to the fact that I had my absolute standards very low. So where people sketch their ideas first and they come up with different types of ideas. There's 31 days, guys. So to come up with different ideas for 31 prompts, that's a lot of extra work. And then they make big pieces, like A4 pieces, and they all have like backgrounds and all this stuff. And I was like, no, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to basically essentially draw my first draft straight to the final. Sometimes that will come out good and other times that will come out bad because I've never done it before. And in fact, most of the prompts, pretty much all of the prompts, I had never tried to draw any of these things before. It was a surprise, obviously, for me as well as for you. I'm glad I shared everything and I'm glad I continued on with the challenge even though it was very, very hard. I was extremely tired most of the time, especially those last 2 weeks. I was very, very tired. There was one day where I was doing it at 11 p.m. and I had like only a few minutes to post it online before the day was over. There was another time where I was doing it on the commute home from work and I was on a very shaky bus and it was making me feel seasick to look down and to try and draw and colour this piece in. Another time I started in A&E because I had to go to the hospital because I got injured. There were other times where my husband was sick and then I was trying not to get sick and then we were trying to stay in different rooms, so I was like away from my studio because he was in here. So it caused a lot of challenges for sure, but I'm so glad I didn't give up. And I think that's just because I told myself from the very beginning, you're just going to fill in this square, whatever will be, and I'm not going to be precious about it whatsoever. So I wasn't precious about it at all. And that's how it came out to be successful, basically. And I heard this quote from someone I follow. If you are struggling to instill a habit, so say you want to go to the gym and you are struggling to go to the gym. If you're struggling to hit a goal, the goal is too challenging. The goal is too big. In order for you to create a habit, you just need to make the goal smaller, much smaller. Even if you don't like the idea of making the goal smaller, it's probably what you need and what is realistic in order for you to succeed. That's how I achieved it, basically. And I think it's better to do that than to do nothing at all, because there has been many years before this year where I've wanted to do Peachtober specifically, and each year comes and goes and I say I'm too busy and I'm too tired, and I have been too busy and I have been too tired. I have been moving house, I've been getting married, I've been running my business. The other lie I was telling myself was that I can't do it because I don't have an iPad. Most of the work that is being posted is digital work. So for example, if I spent an hour doing a painting and I ruined something and it's in watercolor, it's very hard to, you can't paint over it really. It's very obvious that the mistake has been made. Whereas in digital, or if you're using other mediums like acrylic, you could potentially paint over it, although that's more time consuming. That has always been a barrier as well. You know, I can't just quickly fix a mistake or quickly add texture or quickly do anything. Actually, everything was very laborious because my scanner is really old. And so when I'm scanning things, the colors change, and I do my best to like make the colors similar on Photoshop, but all of that, like the scanning and then the editing on Photoshop and then the putting it on my phone and posting it, all of that takes a long time. Whereas if you just had an iPad, you can just post it straight from the iPad to Instagram. Obviously the challenge is still challenging for people with an iPad. I'm just saying those are the barriers for me in my mind. I thought it's now or never. Like, life is always now or never. You either choose to live now or you're not living. You're not doing that thing. Whereas with this challenge, and similarly to going to life drawing, doing something every day or every week kind of takes away the perfectionism a little bit. So with life drawing, I just kind of turn up and I'm always exhausted and I always have 2 brain cells left. And with this challenge, I also always had only 2 brain cells left late at night doing this challenge. So you're not going to do your best work because you're tired, you're fatigued. It's different from waking up first thing in the morning, not having many challenges, just being able to prioritize your art, etc. But that isn't a reality for most people. I just learned to use both things, like the art challenge and life drawing, as like a way to just turn up and to make something. And maybe I see progress in it, maybe I don't, but at least I've learned something, because every time you make a piece of work, you are learning from it, essentially. My favourite pieces, I'm going to have to bring the stash, so I'll be right back. I still love the very first piece I did. It says, hold my hands and the 2 little acorns. It's really interesting looking at this now because, wow, when I was just beginning this challenge and just doing this, I had no idea what the challenge would look like, what my life would look like. I remember doing this thinking, oh, how am I going to do another 30 of these, and how will they all look, and will people like my art, and things like that. So yeah, it brings me all the way back, and I still stand by this. I really, really, really think it's cute. The next one was this. This one was a real fan favourite, which is the slug boy, I like to call him. He's confused, he's stuck on some cacti leaves, and everyone loved this one a lot online. I just love slugs. With this one, I feel like I'm completely matching this today, because I'm wearing my orange shirt, which is literally the same colour almost as this paint colour that I love. And then the outline is in blue, and my ring is also blue, green, sapphire, depending on the light that the kind of light that hits the ring. Everyone really liked this as well. I think because it's based on real life events, and also probably because I've been going to life drawing, so my hands turned out quite realistic, but still in my style, which is an illustrative style really. So yeah, I enjoy that one. Quick mention of the strawberry. Didn't realise I was going to go realism with it. People enjoyed this one too. Loved the caterpillar. It was so cute. It was actually my student's photo that I used as a reference. Really pretty. I personally loved this dog because you don't normally see inside of dogs' mouths in art and photography. They're usually depicted to be very cute. And I love dogs, by the way. I don't know, the prompt was bark, and it's a very active pose. So I really liked how you could tell the dog was barking in this image. And I just like that, this as a dog portrait. All of the internet deemed this my best work. That is strange to me because I don't have those feelings. I just think, yeah, cool, it's a marble. I don't really get why everyone loves it, but there you go. Honourable mention to my little tortoise, which people didn't really resonate with, but I love tortoises, and I just thought that face is so cute coming out of that shell. People really liked the toad. I enjoyed this toad, would enjoy doing different iterations, as I explained in my last video. The cute whistling bird. I enjoy these. I enjoy this one better. This reminds me of Charlotte's Web. I loved this. The concept is I tried my best today. The beginnings of a nice cat, but I had to stop there because I was exhausted. I think I'm going to get a book for all of these so I can put them inside some kind of album or something, because I don't really want them just floating around. Also don't want to throw them away. I'm also thinking about making a sticker sheet out of some of the characters that I made within this challenge, so let me know if that's something you're interested in. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this series. If you enjoyed this series, let me know down below. Then I will know to bring it back next year. Maybe I could do another series or a different art challenge. If you have an idea of me doing a different art challenge, then do leave the details down below. I'd love to see what your thoughts are. Today's mug says, "Stay weird." The next video is going to be my vlog in Spain video. I'm going to show you the art I made in Spain, and I think I'm going to also show you what I bought while I was in Spain. So it's going to have like an art segment and a haul segment as well. And then the video after that is going to be a kind of Christmas art haul of things that we recently bought for the house related to Christmas, but also art things that I stocked up on and really beautiful art shops that I went to. So those are going to be your next two videos. Let me know down below which painting was your favourite out of the series. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. To make sure you don't miss any of these upcoming videos, go ahead and hit subscribe and the bell notification button so you definitely won't miss any of these videos, because YouTube will let you know when I've uploaded. Guys, another thing that I keep forgetting to mention in all of my videos in this series, in October, YouTube told me that the beginning of October was my 2-year YouTube anniversary. Yay! My wish is that you go and you subscribe to this channel, because YouTube also tells me that over 70% of you return to watch my channel, but you aren't subscribed yet. And with that, I will thank you very much for tuning into this series. I really loved hanging out with you and vlogging this art challenge with you. I really look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Take really, really good care of yourself. Bye.